Lerone Murphy, this guy's unbelievable. The miracle in more ways than one. 15-0-1. The man's undefeated. He's climbing the ladder. He's getting better every single time out. Now, a lot of people that might want to discredit Lerone might look at the last fight against Dan Ige, where he gets clipped with a little right hook in the first round, gets dropped, and was in a bit of trouble. I like that. I think that's even better for Lerone because he's shown that he can be the hammer and the nail. He's shown that he can get dropped and then still stay calm, keep his wits about him, be defensively sound, get back to his feet, and then start landing shots of his own. You got to go through a bit of adversity when you're working your way up in the UFC. He got clipped, he still won the fight. He gained valuable experience, and that experience will be very handy against Josh Emmett.
It's a really intriguing, interesting fight in the 145-pound division. You know, Josh Emmett is coming off a tremendous win, a vicious win over Bryce Mitchell, and you know, I think some people like to view him as a gatekeeper of sorts at featherweight. I don't think he is that. He's a litmus test, meaning if you can't get by him, you don't deserve to be in any conversations as far as the top of the weight class is concerned. But he is still a beast out there. He is still a force to be reckoned with. Just ask Bryce Mitchell, who was knocked out by him not that long.
I want to let y'all know that I'm so happy with Josh Emmett because right after he knocked me out, he could have followed up with the hammer fist and it probably would have killed me. And he didn't even follow up with anything. You know, he was just happy with his knockout and he walked away. And I'm so gracious for that. I will forever remember that.
What do you think he brings to the table?
Yeah, like I'll tell you when I talk to you guys Saturday what I think his skill set is. But yeah, no, he's good. He comes from a great camp. He's very technical. He's a I'd say more so of a kickboxer, but I know he's been working on his weaknesses, hence be his grappling and his wrestling over the years. I've seen a lot of improvement in his later fights. I know he says he's still learning on the job. You know, there's no learning on the job when you're in there with me. You know, we'll see. But yeah, he's good. But you know, he's never fought anybody like me. I know he thinks he's fought someone similar to me, but no one that he's fought is even close to me, and he's going to be in for a rude awakening on Saturday night.
You've shown you've got that fight-ending power in the UFC, and he's shown that he can be finished. He's been finished by Jeremy Stevens, he's been finished by Yair Rodriguez, and he's shown that he can be beaten consistently over 5 rounds against Ilia Topuria. So there's a lot of different avenues there. One was by sub, one was by knockout, and one was by decision. But do you feel you've got the power to knock him out as well?
Of course, man. Everyone in that top 10's got the power to knock each other out. Like everyone goes on like everyone's got scary power. Obviously, he's got power. He's got knockout power, but everyone's got power in the top 10. Everyone can finish everybody. So I'm there, man. And like I said, this fight gets me going, and I'm looking to perform in there. And I'm going to show the best version of me, 100%.
Lerone is really good at is assessing his opponent and giving them the respect that they need. They know that he knows that Emmett has that power, but he also understands where his skills lie. And I feel that every time that he steps into the octagon, he steps up his level of skill. He has a great octagon IQ. He's always mixing things up. He's very creative, and so he can probably catch you at any place. With his skills.
Lerone Murphy does well, which is going to be playing with fire a little bit considering who he's fighting, is he does a good job standing right in front of his opponents, but he always keeps his feet moving. He always stays in motion, and that helps him create opportunities to counter. Because if his feet are set, he's not going to be able to get out of the way of his opponent's offense. So for him to constantly moving while staying in front of Josh Emmett, if he's willing to do that, I do feel that he could have success. But it's all going to start with him working behind the jab and trying to make a read on Josh Emmett and pull that power out of him to find the opportunities to counter.